Good evening. Welcome to Product Highlight. Tonight I will be doing the Everyday You and Me scrapbook kit. For those of you that aren't familiar with scrapbooking, this is a great way to start. For those of you that have dabbled in scrapbooking, this is a way, another way to add some more pizzazz to your designs. Anyway, I thought this was a really good kit, and I thought you would enjoy looking at it and seeing how easy it is. Now, I'm not going to do the whole kit because then we'd be sitting here for about an hour and a half or so, but I'm just going to quickly go over the basics of the kit and do like maybe a 2-page spread. We'll see how it goes. So I'm Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp. Thank you for joining me, and here we go. All right, this is how the kits come in this plastic bag. And in the bag, you have instructions. So here are pictures of the layouts. And it also shows you right here, I don't know if you can see, extra materials to use. So this kit, pecan pie ink, Stampin' Write black marker, blending brushes, Stampin' Seal, paper trimmer, and snips. And then it tells you what size photos they have gauged these designs for. And inside it tells you, so this is the front of the paper and this is the back of the paper, and it tells you what size, where to cut, and what the sizes are. This one's going by the whole thing. So this is the front and the back, and if you look closely you'll see that that is the direction that the paper goes. So the paper will go this way so that the lines are across as you cut it. So that way they're all directional, and then you can see there. All right. So we're going to start with the first one. So here's the kit. Here are some die cuts that go with it. There's a lot in here. These are the placeholders for the pictures if you don't have your pictures pre-cut. So I'm going to just stick those in a pile aside so that I have them. And I don't need this anymore. And let's see what else is in here. There's usually some die cuts. These are stickers. These are just some of the plain cardstock. Aha, here are, I found them. Here are the die cuts. Aren't they pretty? Okay, so the first one tells me to get started, to gather all materials needed. Check the cut orientation below each diagram, and it'll show you how to cut it. Light gray spaces are the project sheets, and then the white are scrap. So over here, let's see if I can get this right. We'll start with this sheet. I'm going to get out my paper trimmer. And the first piece is going to be 8 by 12. So my paper trimmer, if you don't have the Stampin' Up paper trimmer, it opens up so that you can see the longer lengths. My ink is in the way. So this is 8 inches. And the next piece is 4 by 8. And then it wants 2 inches by 1 inch. So this is 4 inches wide. So I'm going to cut this at 2 inches. And then it wants me to do 4 1-inch pieces. So I'm going to double these up, and I'm just going to let them go at 1 inch. 1 inch. The tricky part is keeping it together. 1 inch. And 2 1 inches. All right. The second piece is the same sheet, but it's going to be solid. Then we flip over to this page, and it wants this one, but in this direction, right? Or is it the other direction? I'm just double checking. Yep, this direction. Okay, the first one I want is 3.5 inches. And then by 12. And then the next one is 7.5. So I come up to my 7.5 mark here. Not that you can see it, but I can. Down here. 7.5. So this piece you can use for another project or more scrapbooking by 11.5. So I'm just going to cut a 1/2 inch off. And then the same thing, same page, same direction. The first piece is going to be at 5 1/4. So 5 1/4. By 8.5. And then this piece is going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Now these all have numbers on them. This is scrap. Do you see the numbers on them? Those are for the page numbers. So what I should be doing is taking my little pencil and writing it on the other side. So this is number 1T. And this is 3F. And this one is 2G. And this one is 3B. Can you see? I'm just like writing it in pencil so I can erase it. And we'll go back over here just so I don't mess up. And this is 1F. And then all these little 1-inch pieces, I have 1G, 1N, 1H, 1O, 1K, one R, one L, and one S. And then these pieces are one B and one A. Now if you have a lot of room, as you're going through these, you could sort them by page numbers, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, where was I? 2G, 3B, 3F, one T. Okay, so now we're back to this again. And the next thing I want is 3 3/4. Sorry, 3 1/4. 3 1/4. By 3 1/4. I want 2 pieces like that. And these are 2H and 2I. And then this piece is going to be cut at 5 1/4. So just a little smidge off the bottom. And then 1 1/4 inch. I need 2 of them. 1, 2. And these are, this is scrap, on the back, 2C and 2D. 2C, 2D. Okay, next piece. Whoops, got another piece, sorry. This is 1 3/4, 1 1/4, sorry. 3 1/4. I can speak. By 4 1/4. We need 2 of those. 1, 2. This is scrap, and this is 1I and 1J. Okay, now we're on to the next cardstock, which is this one. So I'm here. So there's 2 pieces that are 12 inches by 3/4. So let's do that first. I'm going to do it on this side because it's easier for me to see. And guess what? I did them the wrong way. It's supposed to go this way. Well, it's too late now. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, and this one is 10 inches by 10 inches. So I'm going to do 10 inches. This is scrap by 10 inches. Okay, so this is 2B. And these 2 pieces are, I can grab them, 3A and 3C. All right. So this is scrap. Next one, same thing, only it goes this way. And I want 5 inches. By 7 inches. Did I do that wrong again? No, I didn't. And this is piece 2E. This is scrap. And this pitch is 7 by 7. So we already know it's 7 because 5 and 7 is 12, and this is 12 inches. So this is scrap. And this is 2J. Next page. We're almost done with the cutting. Okay. So it looks like this gray exclusive paper. There are 2 of them. One is 11.5 by 11.5. So I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off both sides. And this is 2A. 2A. And then this piece, so these 2 strips are scrap. This piece I want 4 inches, and it's really hard to tell which direction it goes in, so I'm going to have to assume that it doesn't matter because they're all over the place. So here's a large scrap that you can use for another page. By 11.5. So I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off. And this is piece 2F. Okay. Now, they want, I know everything's underneath. Hold on just a sec. That's what I get for keeping it all under there, right? It's just a convenient spot. Okay. So it wants the light and dark cardstock. So one is dark and lighter on the back. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and 1 of these light and dark. I guess this is Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon. So the first thing I want is this light dark. And I just dropped a bunch of papers on the floor. Good me. Okay, light, dark. So I assume the Pretty Peacock, I'm assuming that it's the light that's on the top. And I want 4 1/4 inches. So 4 1/4. And 4 1/4, and then 3 3/4. They're all I'm cutting them together because they're the same width. So 3 1/4. I'm going to do that 3 times. 1, 2, 2, 3. So these are scrap, and these are 1C, 1M, 1D, 1P, 1E, and 1Q. There's a lot of pieces on that page, huh? Okay. And then the Lost Lagoon piece. We're using the light. I guess that's this side. And I want 6 1/4. So 6 1/4. So this is scrap. And I want these all to be 4 1/4. And that's 3D and 4 1/4. And that's 3G. And this should be 3 1/4. So I'm just taking a little strip off. And that is 3E. Alright. Looks like that's the end of the cutting. Whew! But really, in actuality, that wasn't too bad. Like 20 minutes, if that, not even. Okay, prepare for both pages. So, it wants me to adhere 1A and 1B to the light pretty peacock base page. Okay. So I have the light pretty peacock. Everything's upside down here, but that's okay. And it wants me to take 1A, 1B. Of course, I can't see where I wrote this. That's F. Let's see what's 1B. 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E. Let's see. I should have put these in order. That's page 2. I'm running out of room. The moral of the story is use a lot of room. That's 3. That's 3. 1T. I should have sorted all these as I was doing them. But I didn't, did I? Alright, let me quickly sort these. This is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. These are all 1s. These are all ones. 3, 3. 3. 1, 1, 1. All right, let's try this play again. This is my first time doing this one. I have done one other one, but I thought it would be fun. Anyway, okay. So we're using this and this. So I must have done that on the wrong side. Wasn't paying attention. Adhere 1A and 1B. Right? A, B. A and B. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. There we go. Alright, I'm going to put this along the top. Like so. And then this one will go in the middle. Let's see if I can do this on my... So this is 4 inches wide. So this needs to go between the 4 and the 8. I'm going to flip this around so I can see it on the bottom. Between the 4 and the 8. Like so. Okay. Adhere 1, C, D, and E. So that's these, D, E, and C. And that's that. Just want to make sure I put it on the wrong side. There we go. And it looks to be down 1, 2, 3. Right about there. And then one in the here. The lines in the check make it easy. And then this one. Hopefully they're even. Do they look even to you? Not too bad. Okay. And then we're going to adhere the stickers. So see, it's got all the stickers there. Adhere the stickers. All right. Where did I put the stickers? Here they are. Let's see, those are die cuts. But this is on that page. So I'm going to pull that out. And let's see, what stickers are there? This one. And and these three. So I'm going to pull them off and stick them just underneath that middle panel. They do pop off pretty easily. Okay, this straight. The plaid. Actually, I'm going to put this one on first so that I can get the other ones even. There we go. Like so. And then it looks like it has another die cut here. Has a couple. So it has one like this. And I'm going to use my seal to stick those on. Now I'm not going to put them on the back of, so these are the holders. Remember these? These are the placeholders for the photos. So I'm just going to put a little seal on the back of them, just so that I know. But I'm going to want to pull it off, so I don't want to put too much. It's just to hold it in place. Oops, got two. Oh, it's a little crooked. Whoop. It's because I didn't put much on the back. Okay. So this is being held down with this. Like so. Okay. And then it's got another piece here, which looks like a sticker. Looks like, I don't know. I'm perplexed. Just says to embellish with die cuts and stickers. So I think, so this one has a strip here. But it's unlabeled. I don't recall having a thin strip. Let's just go back here and make sure. In my directions. I have these two thin strips here, but those say 3, and I want a 1. So I'm correct, I do not see a 1 for that thin strip. So let's just go into our scrap here. And see what we got. I think this is the one. Something like that. Goes across here. So I'm going to adhere that across the middle. then put this here. And look, it says Project 1 on the back. Haha. Here's Project 1. That must go on the other page. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Whoop. It's stuck. That's what I get for flipping it up. Okay. Get the directions out of the way. Put this here. And it's just a little over 7 inches. So I want to find the middle. There we go. Alrighty. And then here it says happiness and pure sweetness from the sticker sheet. Happiness and pure sweetness. Go here. And here. Okay. Then I gotta figure out what that is. Could be one of these. I think it is. Pull that out. So I have one that's, and they aren't numbered like their other counterparts. Let's see. A 3. This right here. And these are heavy, like wood, like thin wood. And then a little flower to go with it. It looks like this, I think. It's either that one or this one. I think it's that one. All right. I'm just going to put a little bit of seal on the back. Or you could use glue. Do you have this multi-purpose glue? We can use that. Alright, I'm going to get out my silicone mat because I don't want to mess this up. And it goes like this. And then this little flower. Just going to put a couple of dots because I don't want it to ooze out. There we go. Okay. So there's our first page. I don't think you want to see me go through every single solitary page, but I wanted you to see how quick and easy these go together. Once you just sort everything out. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope I haven't made it too much of a mess. It actually is very relaxing. It's harder when you're on camera, but I can see where this is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to start putting pictures in it. Once I'm done with all the page spreads, I promise I will post pictures. But for right now, you'll just see the one. If you have any questions, let me know. I will put the link in the comments so that if you want to order this, it's readily available for you. And next Sunday we are going back to kit night with the March paper pumpkin. I really look forward to doing it. If you'd like the link, please let me know. And until then, happy stamping.